What's up, guys? My live. This is official. It's July 12th, 3:44 p.m. I'm in Carmichael, California, and live event. Anybody really follow me? Don't know how many people will see this, but I thought I'd start to do some Q&A for people that have car questions, engine questions, uh, any issues they got going on. I deal with old school classic cars all day long. Let me close this window real quick. Get like a crazy reflection. There we go. Yeah, so I'm in my shop in Carmichael, California. Uh, if you don't know who I am, my name is Tone. I own Bowtie Specialties. I started in my house garage in Winters, California. Basically, just like a lot of guys out there, I've been working on cars since I was a kid, probably about 12, 13, 14 years old. My dad was a lifelong mechanic. He was in the Air Force, military. He's always been in the cars. As I started getting older, about 12, 13, 14, we lived in Vallejo. My dad used to always go street racing. In the middle of the night, I remember people coming knocking on the door, 1 o'clock in the morning, and I could hear them leaving. They would push the car down the street, fire it up. At that time, he had a GTX and he had a 71 Duster 340. He used to race out in Vallejo on Springs Road. And I was out there a few times. In fact, I remember distinctively being about 12 years old, and I was out there watching my dad race a car, and it was cold. It was dark time, and I saw my dad take off. And then when he got to the end, I saw cop lights everywhere, and he raced back, spun around again. My cousin put me in the car with him. I hit my head really hard on the opening of the door. We got in the car, and the cop told my dad to stop the car. My dad gave him the finger, said F you, took off, and all the cops followed us. And man, I was scared. I was just a kid. We headed off of Springs Road, headed over east towards Fairfield, and it was a high-speed chase. And that was one of my early experiences. So of course, when I got into high school, I was street racing too. I had a little 65 Nova. I still have a new Nova Super Sport. I had a low compression 350 in there, and I was out racing out in Marsh Creek Road. We found that location. We got some newspaper clippings. It got really heavy and deep out there. Anyways, long story short, man, I hopped from job to job, and I was working for the city of Suisun City, California. I was a public works supervisor, and I was starting to get more involved with engine builds and cars, and started realizing this was lucrative. And every after work, I'd jump on a car. On the weekends, I was jumping on cars, and then COVID hit, and then I got really busy because what happened is my boss would send us home to rotate, so we weren't around each other for COVID. And I started having more time at the house. I was getting paid for it. It was legit. There was nothing wrong with doing it. My boss knew I was working on stuff. He just wanted us separate and deal with emails as they came in and phone calls. I did that. Then it got really busy, and then I moved on to another city of Dixon, and I realized I was spending too much personal time on the clock, and I felt guilty about that. So I had already made an exit strategy to leave that job and to do Bowtie Specialties full time. Where I came up with the name, I got woken up at 3:33 one morning, and for some reason, the name Bowtie Specialties kept popping in my head. I didn't know what it was about. This kind of moves on to my religious connection with Christianity that I grew to have, because I felt like I was being told what I should be doing. And so, long story short, I went on vacation about a month short of my 12-year anniversary to become permanent as a supervisor, because I was on probation, and they let me go. So yeah, it was a hit. But the next morning, I went on Facebook Live and introduced the world to me, and told everybody, hey, my name's Tone. I have a business I'm starting called Bowtie Specialties. I work on engines, classic cars. Bring them out, and I would give out my house address. Now, it got so busy, it got so crazy at my house. I was trying to be cool because I didn't want to operate a lot of air tools and stuff, because some of my neighbors were retired, and I just want to be respectful. And so I started realizing when people were dropping off $100,000 cars in my driveway, having them towed there, it didn't seem like they cared. I felt like there was something special occurring. So a friend of mine calls up, says, hey, Tom, I got a shop. I found a shop. I can't afford it. Do you want it? I emailed the guy, and for some reason, and all the people that reach out to him, I stuck out. So here I am. I'm in Carmichael now. This is my 2 years, 6 months being at Carmichael shop. And so if you ever have a car question, car problem, whatnot, reach out to me, leave a comment, send me a message, call the shop, call the email, go to the website, Bowtie Family, and I'll be glad to help you all day long. Not during the day, though. Usually I'm working. It's just me, and I'm usually way behind. But if you have a question or need to source some parts or don't know what goes here or what specs something needs to be at, by all means, reach out to me. My website is Bowtie Family. You can put a comment in the chat. I'll read it later. I'll send it right back to you. I know how it is to work on things, get frustrated because you don't know what to do and how it goes, where it goes, and what it costs, and the process. And so people forget about firing orders on a small block, big block Chevy, Ford, Mopar, anything, all early engines, you know, from the 40s, 50s, 235s, 261s, 265s, 283, 327, 305, 350, 255, all that good stuff. 100s, big blocks. Reach out to me. I'm here. So yeah, just my first live. I didn't have nothing planned. In fact, I had some time to kill. It's like 112 degrees here in Carmichael. So I'm hiding out in the office, waiting to kill a little time before I go and run some errands and head home. But yeah, I'm here. My name's Tone. Reach out to me. My website is Bowtie Family. It's really easy. The phone number to the shop right here is 916-767-2989. I'm all over Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Yeah, so I just want to introduce myself, tell you briefly my story, and if you guys have any questions, please reach out. Or if you just want to get your car worked on, you want to get an engine built, I'm available. I'm booked up right now. If you send me a message, email, or call me, I can have a date for you and put you on the wait list. So, all right, guys, happy Friday. I will stay in touch.